Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be July 16th, 2020. We're going to be talking about Section 202 housing, okay? And for those of you that are new to my channel, I have the largest library of videos regarding HUD housing, Section 8 affordable housing, and every other imaginable video when it comes into, applying for these particular programs. What makes my channel different than other people, I don't give tips and advice. I actually show you the employee operation manuals. If you know exactly how these programs operate and how to answer their questions, you undoubtedly will be at the top of the list, and you'll stop wasting so much of your time and your life going in not knowing anything, okay? So that is the big difference of this channel. With that being said, we're going to move on. Look, every manual and every piece of information I've ever put on my YouTube is going to be on my website. That is in the link in the description or also in the comment section. I strongly advise you to go to that website simply because you're not going to find a more powerful tool anywhere on the internet. It's because I put all of their manuals out there so you can see them. Okay, let's move on. So Section 202 housing. So from the start, this is going to be for people that are 62 years old or older, okay? And then we'll talk about some of the requirements, and I'm going to show you the actual manual, okay? And this is something that will benefit not only the person applying, but also if you are a landlord and you're building houses or intending on renting a home to somebody that is 62 or older, you get to see everything, how it all works, okay? So the first thing I would like to do is I'm going to introduce you to my website. So I'm going to assume you've already found the link. You're already on the website. As you can see, there are no advertisement. There is no spam. There's no nothing. It's simply a clean white website. On here are all your links, okay? So you land on the main page. You have HUD manuals, COC manuals, HCB, which is Housing Choice Manuals, flow charts, the 811 program, domestic violence programs, 202 housing, and it's an extensive list, okay? So let me give you a sample of this, what you might find on here. We'll go to HUD manuals, and then we'll go directly into this. And these are PDFs, okay? It literally breaks everything down. I mean, the only way you would fail and not doing well with any manual I put is if you simply are unable to read. That's it. So anyways, we're going to go back to locate the 202 housing manuals for the elderly. Is going to be down here, Section 202 housing. Give it a minute to pull up. And again, like I said, it's a clean web page. All the information, the basic information you want to read is down here. It's very short. It's like a summary. And then there's instructions here, okay? So you click on that and you go to the PDF. But skip to page 122. Look, guys, this manual is 748 pages because it not only includes requirements, it also speaks mostly to landlords wanting to build a home. But the critical information for those of you that are going to be applying is going to be on page starting at 122 going forward, okay? So we're going to skip on over here, and all it does is it lands you here. So as you can see, this is the official manual with their department head on it. And this is the 4350.3. Look, they have not changed this manual since 2013, okay? It may change another 3 years, but it'll be very minor. So one thing I first want to show you is when you mouse up, it's probably going to be hard to do this on your phone. When you mouse up, it puts this little drop-down menu, and you can see how far you're scrolling on the 794 pages, okay? So I'm going to start scrolling real quickly. We're going to get to 122. So I'm just using that roller. Oh, don't freeze on me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to grab the sidebar and just see if we can get down there. All right, so we passed it up a little bit. Okay, 120. 122, okay. So here is going to be your key terms, and it just goes over a few things that are going to be talked about. This is going to be chapter 3 for the program. And then it starts here, program eligibility. Look, guys, this is nighttime reading. You're in the bathroom, you're bored. Maybe you're washing clothes, you're sitting on the couch, you're bored. This is when you want to read this information. Look, what you don't want to do is go down to HUD or to a COC and not know anything, okay? Because you're putting yourself at the hands and mercy of the people that are there that day. They're human. They can be in all kinds of moods. They could simply send you to regular HUD housing, and then you can spend the next decade waiting, okay? So it's really important that you understand what 808 programs are, 811 programs, 202s, things that are for disability or specifically, because if you don't know these things, maybe that person they just hired for $6 an hour to administer your test will put you on the worst waiting list of your life. So please, guys, learn to read these manuals, go through all the information. That way you know what to recommend to these people, okay? Because let me tell you, a lot of these HUD locations or sub-locations are not staffed by the brightest people. I'm telling you, okay? So, like I said, if they're not having a great day, they don't really give a damn. You know, some do, some don't. So it's your job to ensure you understand it. Number two, as you skip through here, you'll learn what will disqualify and what qualifies you, okay? I'm not telling you to be unethical, but let me tell you something. If you're going to be out there and on the street, and like if you live in the city of Houston like I do, you've got a choice. Do you want to burn up, or do you want to answer the questions in a way that they want to hear it, okay? So maybe you need to wrap your story around what they want to hear in order to get your housing, okay? So ethical or unethical is up to you. So, yeah, you need to go ahead and read through this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip on to my normal viewers. Since you already have the information you need, you can stop the video and then move on to reading what you want to read. For those of you that are normally on my channel, I'm going to go ahead and give you some updates, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close all this stuff out now that I've given the information you'll need. Look, guys, we're going to be skipping to only posting videos on Tuesday and Thursday, okay? The main reason I'm doing that is because summertime is a lower viewership, and number two, when the average YouTuber does 2 videos a week, I was doing 20, okay? YouTube was okay with that for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then they started quietly lowering my videos, kind of restricting me almost, okay? They didn't officially do it, they just did it unofficially, and they didn't think I'd notice. So I'm gonna go to a 2 video scenario, so around noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That way the videos get enough views to gain traction and rank high. If I'm pumping them out 3 times a day, it means they're not going to get a lot of views, and then they just disappear. So a lot of valuable information just ends up vanishing way down that list, and people don't get it. So this is the best way to do it. It's 2 a week, maybe 3. Another thing I'm going to tell you is, I made a video specifically on domestic violence, and I warned you guys that they would try to limit that, and of course they did, and I battled them for over a 24-hour period back and forth, and I did win. Anytime you involve the U.S. Attorney General's office or UCLA, then they'll back down very quickly. I don't give a damn. YouTube's $1 trillion company. You're not going to restrict information to enable people that are going through domestic violence to receive the help they need or get 800 number, okay? So I really don't care about YouTube's algorithm. Anytime they want to battle it out with me, I'm happy to do it. So with that being said, the video's up, back and running just fine. And I don't know, maybe somebody was a hater and they decided they wanted to flag it. If I find out that it was somebody, I will do everything in my power to get you off of my channel and block you. Okay, beyond that, I'm going to check the time real quick because there's no reason for me to ramble on all morning. So we're at about 8 minutes. The other thing I'm going to tell you guys is, look, the big update's going to be that COCs and HUD right now are taking applications by phone. Depending on the city, these couple of numbers are going to be the numbers you're going to recognize the most. 211, 311, 411. Whatever those 3 numbers are for your city, you need to figure that out when you call them. They're going to ask you some base questions, okay? Like, are you homeless? Are you disabled? Are you over 62? Or are you a minor runaway? Are you under 24, okay? Those are 4 big questions. Those are great qualifiers. What you don't want to do is, no, I don't have any problems. I'm just looking for a discount rent, okay? You're going to fail instantly, and you'll never get the appointment. The reason they're doing it by phone is because they can't allow a bunch of people in the building. I went to go to open a new bank account. Every single bank in the city of Houston is closed, and I'm only by appointment, okay? So you can't even go in there. You can go through the drive-thru, but you're not going to walk in the building. So the same thing applies to COC and HUD. You call, and if you need to answer the questions correctly. If you don't have a problem, they're not going to be interested in dealing with you. And then you'll get an appointment, you go in, and the nice part about getting appointments is this: it's just you. Or it may just be a few people in the building, which means you're never going to get more personal service. So when you get there, make sure that you have your answers and your shit together, okay, people? I'm serious. You need to have your stuff together when you get there. You need to know what answers that you want to give them so you can rank high, because normally you're going to just be herded in there like cattle, and then it's whatever, you're at the mercy of whatever mood they've been through that day for 300-400 people showing up. So right now, 20, 30 people a day are going by appointment only, and so the stress and strain of the system is much lower. So this is really the best time. I'm not telling you you're going to get an appointment in the near future, but you better do it before the wave of 20% of the people. So 20% of the people unemployed right now. Now, what happens when all of these people lose their homes and their apartments and stuff like that, okay? So around October, we're going to have a flash flood of people, hundreds of thousands, if not over 1 million people that are newly going to be homeless. And where do you think they're going to be? They're going to be down applying at HUD and COC, and it's going to create a waiting list that's going to go for generations, okay? So don't be shocked if you wait till you're too late, and then they'll give you a ring on your telephone. You start the application at 30 and you don't get a call till you're 50, okay? So I'm warning you people. I am warning every one of you. If you don't get off your ass and go and apply and get this stuff done, when that flash flood of people happens after this unemployment scenario, you may not ever see housing again for the next 2 decades, okay? All right, guys, I've had fun with you. I like to keep it real, and as always, you should visit the web channel, and I've always got new videos coming out. All right, thank you. Bye.